story Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Or did you watch the movie? It's a true story, indeed. It's speak about humans, how they are inside. Every one of us have Mr. Hyde inside. Like every one of us have some demons inside, shadows, which only waits to be uncovered, to come to the light. And when this coming from, how this happened that we got those shadows inside. Every time we took part in wrong, inappropriate actions or been witness of some dreadful situations, aggression. Maybe we've been in the place of war and seen how people been killed, hurted. Not unnecessary in the place of war. In ordinary world, we can see how people passing those to each other. So when we are witness of those, or we took part in those, we're creating Mr. Hyde inside. We create those shadows inside, which later all of it will cause dysfunction to ourselves. And we will have to live with that dysfunction. It will be like part of dysfunctional mind, which will be sending those images and instructions. Because every time we took part in those, or we are a witness of those, our mind recording, our mind learning, and it is staying somewhere there inside. And more dreadful image is, more filled with aggression, with brutality, then more dysfunction it will cause. Like people who went to war zone and they've been witnessing killing, they witnessing hurt, they witnessing lots of horrific things, and later they come from that war zone to normal life and they cannot find the place in life. They're struggling with depression, anxiety, with post-traumatic stress disorders. All them images are recorded there inside. So they have Mr. Hyde inside. That mind bothers them quite often till end of the life, and they cannot get rid of that. Cannot empty that content, because this is like deeply rooted splinter inside. So those people have to live with it. They took drugs, antidepressant, different psychotic drugs, etc., and nothing helping really. Quite often many of them become mentally ill after that. That how fragile our mind is not suitable to see those things, not suitable to experience those things, take part in those things, because later on our nervous system have breakdown. We cannot come to normal life on normal terms with healthy relationships. Once we've been witnesses or took part in those, part of us is like died. We got those horrific pictures inside of the mind, and this going like in circle, repeating itself, and we cannot forget those. There is no way. Some others say this is deeply rooted sins. This is one and the same thing. Just horrific images in the mind, which somehow our system cannot digest, because they are too deep, they are too horrific. They cause too much damage to our nervous system. And the only way to get rid of this, and this still will be heavy work, is through prayer meditation, through stillness, observing those pictures of your mind every some while picturing something. So more you practice meditation and prayer, more you digging deep inside through them layers, more of it will be uncovered, more and more and more, and every some while you see something new. And those pictures and those images, those distorted energies, causing human to be dysfunction. So he living through those and cannot pick himself in life properly, cannot function in society properly after taking part and being witness of those things. Many psychiatrists, psychologists try to get inside of the human, but human mind is very complex. It have like those layers, so it takes many hours and a lot of phones in order to strip that human being to the core. And sometimes it is not possible at all, because all of it is so entangled. It's like matrix. So the best way is to go through this with prayer and meditation, to see what and be witness to yourself, what we have inside. Because you can be witness to yourself almost non-stop, entire days. There cannot be another person with you 24 hours a day. You are a witness to your thoughts. You can see those. You can feel those whenever they appear. If you will be watchful, if you will be aware, if you will pray and meditate. And when mind is filled with those images, distortions and things like that, every some while it will like circle repeat itself. It want to come to the surface, and again you experience some dysfunction, some difficulty, because your mind non-stop processing the same things like in loop, till you not find a way how to see it from the silent place in you, and that silent place not naming that experience and pictures, just watching. When you find a way how to reside in this part of yourself, then you will be able to watch those appearances. And more you uncover, more to deeper parts of you will be able to reach. And more you will be able to see further pictures, images, distortions, which you previously could not explain. Why life is so full of hardship, difficulties. Why I cannot abandon this vicious cycle. For many of us, it's going this way. And if we come to a little realization that in our life is not going well and not doing well, then we may start this progress uncovering those things, because many of us have many of those issues inside. They are like outdated inside. So the earlier we start working with those, the better for us. Meditation, prayer and spirituality is part of that healing. But what I see now, it's allow you to little make gaps between the thoughts, so you will be able to just observe those thoughts from the silent watcher inside of you, in order to heal, in order to get better in life. Because when mind have this traffic, this congestion, is full of those images, there is no living. Life cannot be good. Life cannot be better with mind full of post-traumatic stress disorder and those kind of things. Assalamu alaikum.